Hello, my fellow Scorpios, and welcome to your 2018 tarot reading forecast. First of all, I would like to thank everybody for your like, share, and subscribing. You've been all absolutely fantastic, and I am so humbled, and for the huge request of private reading. I would like to remind you that until the 30th of November, my private reading offer is still available. 30 euros for a 30 to 40 minutes pre-recorded reading. But I will put all of the details below. Now, first of all, I would like to remind you that this reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading will not resonate with everybody. Okay, my readings tend to be very, very specific. I cannot, this is the way I read. I cannot give a lot of different scenarios. So if this doesn't apply to you, I'm very sorry and apologies. But I can only pass the message. Now, I would like to remind you that I am Scorpio rising. So because the reading, it's a bit difficult. Well, it's not really, because we only have one major arcana. And by having only one major arcana, it means that all the rest can be changed if we put energy work into it. So this, it gives me, the reading, it gives me an idea of how things will be shaping up in 2018 if we keep going with the same energy that we have at the moment. But let's start so you will understand. So the first card that I got from the Energy Oracle card and tells me which energy is going to be playing very big for us Scorpio in 2018, and it's the card of walking away. So really leaving behind everything that doesn't serve us anymore. This is the card of transformation. This is the card of Scorpio. So it is a very hard thing to do, to walk away in any situation. And I know it myself, because by being a Scorpio rising, if we do put a lot of work into something, it's going to be very hard then to release it. But this is the main energy in 2018. It's all about transformation. And how can we work with that energy? And I asked the Gateway Oracle card, and it says, looking deeper. Deep within me, it's a majestic radiance. So you see all of the beautiful crystals and gems there. So it's by really understanding what we need to keep in 2018 and what we need to walk away from. But you will understand through the reading, it all makes sense. It all ties together. So let's start. In the love department, what are we going to leave behind in the new year? And here we've got the Empress. The first feeling I got here is that for the people who this reading is going to be resonate, what they leave behind is that way that Scorpio can give to the people they love. This real maternal, even if you are a man, it doesn't matter. This way of wanting to give happiness and for the other person to be as comfortable in every way and being protective. And and I sense that we're going to be revisiting that particular way of us to be. It is a fantastic way of being, but it leaves us sometimes open to not always receive as much. And as we know, in the universe, it's balance, and so we should receive as much as we give. It's not a matter of expectation. It's a matter of universal law. Now, here we can always also be talking about someone that you could have been connected with from the Earth group, and I know it's particular of one particular sign, the Empress of the Earth group, but I sense that it could be very much of any Earth group, any Earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. That person that I'm talking about could be one of those signs, or could have a placement in their natal chart with some of those planets and some of those signs, or somebody who is very, very materialistic and very grounded. Now, what do we bring forward in love in 2018? And here Now, two cards came out. The first one is the Seven of Swords. And it makes sense with what we're leaving behind. Something that we invested a lot in is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, we're carrying it forward. It's like someone who not only didn't reciprocate in the way and didn't give as much as we have given, or you have given if you are in that particular situation, but they just walked away and took everything. So it took everything in the way that could be material if you were in a marriage, or if you were living together, but also took your, you know, your thoughts, and you spent a lot of time thinking, why did this happen? Why did this person act like that? So this is something that, even though I sense is going to be easing off because you leave that behind, you're not going to forget. It's like a lesson that needed to be learned. And the second card is the Five of Coins. Again, coins, it's connected to earth, so I strongly feel a connection with somebody who is in the earth group or have placement in there. And the Five of Coins is being left out in the cold. So the two cards together, it gives me the idea that the feeling that you got in that particular love relationship, you're going to bring it forward in the 2018. But now there is two ways of bringing it forward. There is the way of feeling bad about it, or there is the way of looking at it like to say, I have learned my lesson. Now, I know that I have to expect from relationship as much as I put in. And what is coming in 2018 in the love department? And here we've got the King of Swords. Now, this could be two things. Could be a new person coming in that is a king. So it's someone who is really, really grown up, is very good at communicating, to tell you exactly how things are, how will you stand into this new connection. And also it could be you embodying this air energy of being very straight from the very start in a new connection, and say what you need, what you want, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. So it's like as if the lesson has been learned and assimilated. And it could also be somebody from the air group, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Now let's see what the Whisper of Love Oracle card are saying. And it says, look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. So really for me, this strengthen the fact of saying you went through all that. Don't forget what happened. Now move forward because you're strong. But remember that you've got to communicate exactly from the very start what you need. Now let's pass on to the work department. What are you leaving behind? And here we've got the Five of Wands, and it's conflict. And it's amazing that the way that you're reading is, now I'll move the phone a bit better so you can see. The Five of Wands, and it's conflict. Could be conflict within yourself, could be conflict with somebody else, could be conflict between co-workers, but it's like as if a lot of people, it's like as if there is one project where a lot of people want to say their own things, and they're all, you know, pushed by their own ego. But you're leaving that behind. You're not interested in that anymore. Before you were dragged into it, and now, no. And what are you bringing forward? It's the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, it's to look to expand. Looking for expansion. You know, in this particular card, the boats are far away, but you are thinking on how to expand and how to move forward. Okay? Now, what is coming towards you in the work department? It's the Five of Cups. No, now you have three fives here. Fives is about conflict that could be internal or external. Now, I reiterate, these energies are changeable. These are not major arcanas. So what is coming towards you? There is a possibility that if you don't cut yourself off about all the dramas that is going around you there, and you don't look for expansion or maybe moving into a new position, you're going to be regretting not taking that step. Okay? But it's up to you to cross the bridge and go towards the castle. So it's like as if in 2018, Scorpio, were really pushed to see our inner strength. Like it says the card, they are looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. And what does the archangel say about work? And it says career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So here, as I said, if you don't make that change, in whatever way you need to move to a new position or to make change in the position that you're in, it's, that is happening. That is happening to push you to see that there is something there that you need to do. Okay? Now, and let's see in finances and what you're leaving behind. Again, it's the 5 of Wands. It's under the 5 of Wands that I had before for the career. And again, in finances, you have the 5 of Wands, but there are things that you leave behind. So again, conflict with other people. There could have been people that maybe wanted you to help them financially and you were fending them off. I don't sense that it was you trying to ask for help and they refused. You're in the middle there. So you had a lot of people around that were trying to pull you one way or the other. About finances, maybe asking for help, maybe, and you were just, oh no, I can't, really, I don't have anymore, I can't give anymore. But you're leaving that behind. And what is coming? Like, what are you bringing forward? You're bringing forward only the people who really have your interest at heart so that they can give and receive at the same, somebody equal in the financial thing that is on the same page as you. So fantastic. Here in the finances, you have it really. You really have it, at a T. That's fabulous. And what is coming in 2018 in finances? And here we've got your card. That is the death card, the card of transformation. Don't be afraid of this card, because this is a beautiful card. So about finances, you're going to really embody your energy. There is going to be transformation. And you see that there is the Pope there looking at death, like to say, I cannot stop this happening. This is the only major arcana you have, and it's in the finances, and it's fabulous because you have cards of what you leave behind that is not so good. But what is coming is transformation. So really, really great. And here we have from the messages from your angels, the card Azure. This card came out in the same position for Libra, just before you. And I do shuffle very, very much the cards. And it says, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and do not try to force it to happen. So it's happening. It's going to happen. So because of that same card came out for Libra, if you have got placement yourself in Libra, please look at their 2018 reading as well. Now, I know that it's not a super brilliant, fantastic, exciting, but remember, it can be changed. And it's all about transformation. It's all about the universe pushing you to realize how fantastic and how brilliant you are. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. And for private reading, I'll put the all of the details in the comment box below. Have a great 2018. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.